Alright, hello Dimsley, Dimsley my bro, don't worry too much about the number, alright, you know, because this video is probably going to go on Vimeo anyway if there's not enough space. I really don't know, right, or I'll have to break this up into parts anyway, right. It's going to be a short one, okay. I've made around 5 videos outside for you, because I was exploring, I was looking for a place to train, to do a little bit of training anyway. But I couldn't find any places because there were stupid people as him up everywhere. You know, you want to intervene all the fucking time. I made you another video on my way into work as well. So I made around 6 clips in total, including going in and then 5 classes off, 5 videos after class. Outside of that, I didn't even get any chance to make a philosophy one. I've got a few philosophy ones I want to make for my channel as well. I've got another video I want to make just talking briefly about traditional versus modern and all this fucking bullshit. I'm so sick and tired because Master Wong basically inspired me to make it, because he's still under the impression, Master Wong's under the impression that, you know, things do adapt, things do change over time, the same way maybe Bruce Lee also felt. But I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. I've said that before multiple times. Hold on 1 second, yeah? I mean, styles do develop, as in, if you're talking about actual combat martial arts styles, yes, they develop. Or what can I say? I mean, other techniques are introduced, other tactics and ways of combat. The same with all warfare, soldiers. I mean, it's all, yeah. But in terms of reality, things don't. Things don't. I mean, I'm not going to go into it because I'm saying, well, if you say the essence of like a martial art, let's say like Wing Chun's directness, or Tai Chi, okay, Tai Chi, you know, the movements are good enough. I'm not trying to say that's the end of it there, there's no room for improvement on something, but really there is no, all you're doing, the only limit is that we're a human being, that's the limit. Our limits are our structure of our body. We emphasise the yin and yang, yin yang, and the flow throughout the body, into how we absorb energy and attacks coming at us. So it doesn't matter if someone's throwing a modern day punch or a 2,000 year ancient style punch. The same thing, something coming at you, like a fist or a foot or anything coming at you, any attack, you're able to, you know, what's the difference? What, a modern day guard, a Wing Chun, what's the difference? You're just covering against the car. You've got straight line attacks, someone pulling you, pushing you, grabbing you, someone putting a lot of force trying to force you, you can be soft and absorb it using the high sword. That's it, fast, slow, ranges, distance. What the fuck are they talking about? The actual body structure, have you kicked someone at a long range, kicking, or close range, it's all, there's no, how do people say things adapt and things change? That's bullshit. I mean, in what essence of the way? Wow, what's a load of bullshit? You know what I'm saying? The movements themselves in a style, it depends on the style, right? It's like saying, paper improve. Paper's paper. You know what I'm trying to say? That like, to draw on, you absorb the attack. So it doesn't matter if someone. When you talk about Tai Chi, for example, like real Tai Chi, you know, if someone's going to grab your arm, you know what I'm saying, bro? It doesn't matter if someone grabs your shoulder one way or your elbow, you absorb with what's coming in, the force, and you absorb it. When they go back, when you feel the balance, you push back. When you're trying the same thing, you cut on the side, going straight. So something when you lows, for kicks, highs, punches, you know what I'm saying? It's the same. So when people talk about, how things adapt and all this fucking bullshit, an arm lock's an arm lock, what kind of adaptation? Let's be realistic, right? What kind of adaptation? You're going to say, certain way people come at you in a fight, or certain ways they work from a grab to a guillotine, chokehold, and all this fucking modern crap. No, bro, no. I don't care if it's Tai Chi, Wing Chun, Karate, Aikido, Jiu-Jitsu, Ninjutsu, Judo, Sistema, fucking Krav Maga, Penchuk Silat, any of the fucking arts, man. So excuse my language, right? Tai-Jitsu, Kempo, I said already, Taekwondo, anything, right? Whatever, right? Tiger, crane, I think we're fucking down, any chin, whatever. So all the styles are the fucking same. If someone grabs your arm, you go into an arm lock. There's a lock, that's how you do it, you go into a lock. An arm lock's an arm lock, a sweep's a sweep. A strong stance, how many stances can you do with your body for fuck's sake? It's not what I'm saying. You can bounce on your toes, you can stand there, you can turn, you can punch, you can elbow. The same, right? So there's enough styles out there. You know what I'm saying? You've got the full fucking range, right, of coloured pencils to write your name in different colours. But at the end of the day, man, you talk about writing your name. No, in terms of like getting something done, at the end of the day, you don't need to be always looking for new things and always, you know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say is, their constant evolving as such is deteriorating as well. Deteriorating, you know what I'm saying? They think it's evolving and developing. It's developing, undeveloping, that's what it's basically doing, and it is. It's not improving. You can't always, that's a very interesting point, you can't always improve. Can you always improve? The problem is the idea of human beings winning, doing better, improving. They think. Are you listening, Chuck? Chucky's listening. My wife said our little rabbit Chucky is listening. Good, because it's quite a good learning, okay? He's English, yeah, he's an English rabbit, yeah, he's an English rabbit, so that's really, really good. Alright, so let's go back to what we're saying, okay, Chucky, and you learn. We're talking in the class today, okay? So my wife knows. Yeah, so bro, what I'm saying here, when you're doing martial art, I'm saying, what I'm saying to you is, forgot what I was saying there. I totally forgot what I was just saying to you, I can't remember what I was just saying. Yeah, totally forgot what I was saying now. Yeah, I was saying deteriorating, right? So things improve. We say things can always improve. You can always improve and do better. But that's not true in the real, in the Tao, like the Tao in it, yin and yang, the flow of nature. There is no better or worse. The truth is the truth. The good or the bad is in your mind, is in people's mind. We think something. So, of course, things are better. Like if you're hungry, you need to eat more food. But if you were dying, if you was in a hospital, maybe you couldn't eat more food. You're not very comfortable in your body. You're an old person. Maybe you can't eat. Or if you're dying, you can't eat. You're dead. You can't eat anything. So there's a right way and a wrong way. That you can't make a fire in the water. You know what I mean? Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that things work in the right way. So like the 5 elements in China, they have the 5 elements. I think it's a thing of feng shui. Right? Yeah. With the five elements. Is that right? Yeah. Water, fire. Yeah. It's 2 different things, right? Now, 5 elements, right? 5 elements, right? The tree, right? The tree drops the fruit, right? You know what I'm saying? The fruit falls onto the ground. In time, you know what I'm trying to say? Like the food, when it dies, when the wood dies or the fruit dies, it goes into the ground again, and it grows and makes it. You know what I'm trying to say? The water, everything goes in a circle, a cycle. So things grow again, like the water. I know, like the sea. When the weather's hot weather, yeah, and the sea precipitates, goes up into the clouds, and we get rain. It goes on and on. There's no better or worse, good or bad. It's just what happens. So when we die, you see what I'm saying? We must grow old so we can raise our children, right? You become an adult so you can have a baby and a child. Then your child must grow up so he can have a baby. Because it's like life. It's not good or bad. We don't want to die. We don't want to grow old. But this is what I'm saying. So martial arts is the same, right? People always say they want to make better styles. No, I don't believe that's true. Sometimes you read, and you come back to the beginning again. The end of the story it makes you understand the beginning of the story. So I'm trying to say, the beginning has an end, and the end has a beginning. That's true. You know what I'm saying, right? You go up so high, man. You can always look down. You know what I'm trying to say? It's the same thing. Like, so what I'm trying to say is like, bro, if you've got Tai Chi, like real Tai Chi, right, the real one. Let's be real, right? Your whole body is so fluid. You can adapt. You can change anyway. Somebody grab you this way, you throw them down, up that way. you know, you're not going to become a ghost. Or your body is, you're one body, right? You can't fly. You're not a bird, right? So you've got one body, 2 arms, 2 legs. So you're trying to emphasise the meaning of the, you know. So basically, you've got to remember the limitation is our body. So we're trying to use hard and soft, like yin and yang, through the body, through the mind, for how we speak. Sorry, careful, my wife. How we talk, how we cook, how we listen, how we make music, how we do martial arts. It's all the same, right? Well, I'm going to tell my wife, mate, let's tell her something. My wife playing music, I'm trying to talk to you. Right? So what I'm saying, if you can hear me, I hope you can hear me, bro, what I'm saying. Right? You know. Yeah? So, I forgot what I'm saying now. Shit, I forgot what the fuck I'm talking about now. Shit, I'm saying, right, your body, right, the way you move, the way you flow, this is, we can only move from the human body, I'm saying, well, the way we move, right? But what we're trying to do, we're trying to be like the Tao, the way, the true Tao. So there's no, in yin and yang, the nature, there's no way, there's no shape for it. It's just no limit, just how you flow, hard and soft. So if someone pulls your hair, not you, or someone comes and punches you in the gut or whatever, you should be able to adapt and just deal with the energy anyway. And when you shake someone, push your hip, you bend your ass back, they go flying. That's also Tai Chi. So you become formless and shapeless. That's like Bruce Lee was saying. And what did Bruce Lee say? Well, when Bruce Lee also contradicted himself. I'll say this, I've got to make another video, bro. Bruce Lee also contradicted himself. Right? Bruce Lee also used to say, he used to talk about things adapting and things changing and blah blah blah. But he contradicted himself, because what did Bruce Lee say? Do you remember what he said? He said, unless human beings have 3 arms and 4 legs, then there will be a different form of fighting. What he was trying to say, and he's still a bit broken English, it wasn't too bad, but you know, what he was trying to say was, we're all human beings. So these people nowadays talking about modern fighting, even Master Wong's doing it, the people saying MMA and that modern fighting is going to improve and that things change and you can't keep following the old ways, they used to work thousands of years ago but not anymore, blah blah blah. What they're really trying to say is people used to practice simple, stupid, fancy arts, but nowadays real combat's evolved and you have to practice it. They can't understand what they're saying. These people that are saying that things evolve and martial arts evolve and develop, and they think fucking Bruce Lee's the father of all that fucking expression too. When Bruce Lee himself, bro, was saying the actual point. He was saying that basically, no matter what happens, no matter what you think things are going to evolve into some superhuman thing, 3 arms, 4 legs, Superman, Iceman, no. You've got 2 arms, 2 legs, how can you use it to the maximum? And that's what you said, right? So how you punch, and you said straight lines, round lines. You remember he was saying it, you remember all these things I'm saying here? That's right. A short range, long range, there we go. Hard soft, yeah? That's what I'm saying, bro. You know, so, what the fuck, you know, karate, what the fuck, you know, karate punch, kickboxing, jab, whatever the fuck, man, it's the same fucking thing, however you fast, you flick a punch out or you shoot it out, whatever it is, you know. So if someone goes to grab you, push you, and you take a step back, the person falls flat on his face as you grab his arm, pull him down into a knee strike. Is that Krav Maga? Oh, is it Penchak Silat? Whatever someone tells you it is, it fucking is. You've got different structure in the different arts, fair enough. And you should be looking at different form, different stance work, like Muay Thai or boxing or karate, kung fu. You look at the different stances of fighting, you look at the different forms and cutters, okay, but all we are really is a human being body, and this different mental discipline of how to energise the movements, and you know what I'm trying to say, and how you dynamic tension or how you relax, it's all, and I'm trying to say, that's all it really fucking is. So that's all bullshit. So I'm going to make another video repeating all that again and talking more in detail about it too, you know. Real Wing Chun wasn't made to play around, it's proper training, you know, as well. I'm going to stop this, I'm going to make another video, okay? The nice little rabbit friend is listening over there and he's lovely. Chucky. I'm going to stop the rabbit. I'm going to stop this one here, bro. See you in the next clip.